Hello, I'm Anna and I am from Dumfries in Galway and I live in Glasgow and I'm studying human resource management, and in my spare time I'm a competitive bodybuilder. I did my first competition in November 2013, a little tiny competition in Aberdeen called the Silver City Classic. The Silver City Classic. There was only 3 people in my class because it was a first timers class, but I won anyway, so I'll still take it as an achievement, and that was kind of the start of my bodybuilding journey. Well, it's funny actually, because most people, they start training at the gym and get really into it, and then they kind of, want some reward for their work, so they take to the bodybuilding stage, and for me it was totally the other way around. People, I didn't know, would ask me if I was a bodybuilder, and I'd be like, no, I didn't even know, women could do bodybuilding, I just didn't really know about it, and when this competition in Aberdeen came up, I was just like, I'm going to see what it's all about, so I went to the posing class that they were hosting for first timers, and did a bit of posing, thought I quite enjoyed it, and then I did the competition, and yeah, like I said, that was me. One of the funniest things I think is, for me, obviously I've never tanned before, so having a friend get a mini paint roller and dip it into tan and then roll you all over, well, that is an experience I never had. And also waking up the next day on your white sheet covered in dream tan, that was another experience. It was very funny for me. Is this pot of just bronze beauty that you slather all over yourself, and it's the messiest thing ever. It just gets everywhere, but ends up making you like a bronze statue. So yeah, it's very heavy duty tan, very heavy duty. My favourite part of bodybuilding is definitely being on stage. All throughout my childhood, I did musical theatre, I did singing, I did acting. I've always loved being on the stage, and when I went to uni, 4 or 5 years ago, I kind of I stopped doing that. I didn't join any new clubs, acting clubs or singing clubs, so I kind of lost that part. So for me, bodybuilding was like a chance to rediscover that part of myself and be on stage and have my stage presence and just be a diva. So it's hard, definitely. I think actually being at uni quite helps me because, I've got a set routine, and, it's quite easy to follow when you've got classes. You bring your meals, and you've got your classes for the day, and you've got your meals for the day, and it can all go quite well. But I find when I'm not at uni and I've got a holiday, or just I don't have that structure, then it's really, really difficult to just stick to that regimented lifestyle. But now that I am learning more about the diet and stuff and knowing what I can and can't do, I can also be more flexible and finding more clean recipes that aren't just chicken and rice, are really tasty things. I bought a slow cooker, which is totally revolutionised my life. I just stick all my stuff in before I go to uni and come back. I've got about 6 meals just there in my slow cooker that I can then put in Tupperware, put in the freezer, done. So it's just becoming more familiar with it, I think, and getting to know what works for you and what doesn't work. But it is challenging. So obviously I did my first competition in 2013, and then I did 4 competitions in 2014. So yeah, it went from 1 to 4. So yeah, regularly often. I find that for me to keep on track, I do need to make goals like that. I need competitions to work towards to keep myself motivated. Otherwise, I think it's quite easy to fall off the wagon. I need goals. I'm not just that kind of person that needs something to work towards. Yeah, they support it, they think it's cool. My friends have been to a couple of competitions. It's been quite a laugh, They love seeing all the guys in trunks. I don't know whether they actually come to support me or to watch all the guys strutting about in their trunks, but yeah, it's quite fun, they enjoy it and they definitely support me and they're proud of me, so it's good. I think it's great. It's such a good community, everyone's so friendly. It's not like you meet everyone that you talk to, but you know, on social media there's just so many people that you know through friends of friends, you start talking, and I've made so many great friends from the bodybuilding community. It's really a very friendly community.